In the last classes, what we had a discussion about how we can create a tables. Sorry, how we can create a users, groups, and roles concept. So those are the fundamentals while starting the service. Now, those are all come to the administration topics. Now, what we will give is today we will do. So I will show you how to in the service now what happened. Everything will be uh, stored in a table format, which means whenever if a table is created, sorry, whenever if a record is created, that should be user created, it should be stored in the user format. Whenever if a role is assigned to any user, it should be stored in a different table. And whenever if they created any group, it should be stored in a group format. That means everything will be stored in the group format, sorry, group, and will be created for the same year. Now, so today I will show you how to create a table, and before the table, there are types of table. There are two types of tables. So types of table, and first one is the out of the box table. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. I forgotten. So yeah, I'm sorry. So there are two types of tables. First one is the out of the box tables, and second one is the custom tables. And there is no functionality difference. So only the difference is what is the out of the box table and what is the custom table. Out of the box table is nothing but it should be a table where which was created by the ServiceNow or which was given by the ServiceNow. Those tables we will call it as a out of the box tables. And second one, custom tables. Custom tables is nothing but what are the tables which was created by the customer or the developer something. That means which was not created by ServiceNow is called a custom tables. And in the ServiceNow also there is some license for there. So maybe I don't think that license. Where I have the document. No, sorry. Um, I think I don't have the document. I think I'll share you. So ServiceNow has a restriction for the custom table creation. So that means if they are depending upon the license purchase, they can allow us to 25 tables or 50 tables or 100 tables. That should be one. So today we by default there is application scope as a global. So I will show you how we can create all the stuff now. So I'm just creating a new application. That means from here the project is starting. So the new application, that application, since for example if you are working in a company, you are doing the work order. So you will receive the work order. So in that work order, what you will do? So, for example, if you are IT company, so the company you will give provide the services to the company. That we will come the work order. So for that work order, what we can do? The first is the company name. That means your customer, company, and the user, and company and the user, and modules. For example, modules and submodules are, oh my god. So I'm just making as a applications, submodules. So, for example, see, you are a company, you are providing offering some services to the your customers. So, your customer will provide it one, and what happened? Your customer once you have provided, what you guys will do? Your company will be what we can say. Your company detail. Your company they has to raise a request work order. So from that work order, so you guys will work on the something for the same thing. So I'm just giving a company, user, and application submodules and one, and these are the four things. And work it I can say URL, or I think login credentials we cannot ask it, and URL, and environment, what you called sorry, state, and so state, and this one. So assume that these are the five fields. Maybe if you want to, we can add more. I can show you. So five fields we need to create a table. So if you want to create a table, first we need. I'm just creating a new scope application, which is a one. By default, everything will be in the scoped application. So I'm just going to create application. So I think still waiting. So I'm just appearing application scope name was work order. So work order application, enable the customers to raise their work order. And I'm just going to create application. Now, so if you want any role, I'm not giving. So I'm just restricting them with the ITIL. So what was the role? If you want to, you can create a role, or you can create a new role also. You can create it. If you create a new role, so I'm just making work order role. So a new role will be created and continue. So if you want to, so what are the formats you want to? You can select anyone. So, and also here, if you want to show any data tables, we can do it. But right now, I don't want. I just want to create a new table. I'm just going to create a new here. So, upload access it. That means if you are access it from, you can update. We can discuss later. Extend table is nothing but if you already have a table, you can extend it. So right now, I'm not using that one. And next one, create a table. create a table is nothing but from the scratch is nothing but we are creating a new table. See here, creating a table. What happened? What happened? It's not moving. Just wait. Don't move. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm just not creating a table. Keep walking. Let's see. Let's. I think we're doing. I think 1 minute. I think I'm not sure what happened. 1 minute. I think we have already application scope. Work order. I'm sorry. That is some issue. See. From here we can open it. If you want to can create a new, so just click on here. Whatever we want a table. So from here table we can create it. So what was the table we are just giving? We are just giving work order. So if you want to extend anyone, we can give it. And here create a module, create a mobile module. So and also we are just creating a new application menu called work order. So application menu, that's one. I will show you what is an application menu. See, this is the one right now. What happened? We don't have any fields to create it. Now, what we will do is here. So we are not creating any tables. Now, what happened? I'm just clicking on the here. So there is no fields were created whenever I created the table. See, but see, there are six fields are automatically created. The table columns is nothing but a fields. So here, what we have to do is, what are the fields it was created by, and created sysid updates, updated by, and update. So these are the six fields which was created by the system. These six fields we will call it as a auto system field, and whenever if you created any table, so what it will happen is, if you create any table, what it will happen is, so there are these six fields will be automatically created by the system. Those fields we will call it as a auto system fields. So what are the auto system fields? Created by, created, sysid, date updates, updated by, and updated. That is the last one. Now, what we will do is, so these six fields what we will do is six fields. What we can do is the first one is the created by, that means who created that record. Second one, created, when it was created, sysid, just wait, I will tell you. And next one, uh, updates, that means how many times it has been updated. And next one, updated by who has updated. And next one, updated, that means who, when it was updated. So these five you guys understand. And sysid, what is a sysid? In the service now, the sysid plays a very important role in the system. That means the sysid is plays a very vital role. And here what it will happen is, whenever if you create a record or something in the database, it should be stored in a some particular location. That particular location we will call it as a sysid. So there may be, if you create a name, the name will be, we can modify it, number we can modify it, and first name we can modify, last name, anything we can modify it. But what are the location it was stored, it cannot be changed. So that we will call it as a sys id of the system, of the record. So these are the main things. Now the next step, these are the things we want to, these are the out of the box autosys fields. We want to create additional fields. So we have a list here, right? The company. So I'm just going to here, clicking on new to create a field, the company. So company, since it has a reference, I'm just to making the, see here you can see there are different plenty of times for the field types: audio, true or false, calendar, choice, conditions, string, currency, fx currency, data structure, decimal, document domain id, due date. These are all different types of field types. Now here what I am going to do is, I'm just going to create a reference is nothing but, if you want to show any table data, we can use the reference here. So I'm just going to reference company, here we can give it. And max length, so max length whatever we want, we can give it anyone. So right now we don't require the function, it is a functional field, we can show it. Read only, mandate display, I will show with an example these three. So just give me some time. And next one, reference specification. What is a reference specification? That means what is a table we have to come give. The company, the company will stored in the core underscore company table, and here we can write the thing. Now what happened, we will create a table here. Now a field has created. And next one, our user. So here I'm just going to user. Again I'm just going to create a new column. If you click on new column, to direct one. So this also a reference field. So user, paste user, and it will automatically create the backend value. Here the value you're creating, this is called backend value. Whenever if you are creating a backend value, what it happens, if you want to call that field, we can use the backend value. I will show you with an example, that one. And if reference is user table, user, and submit. And next one, and user you have created. Next one, applications. So what are the applications? These are all provided, this company is providing. So what happened, table columns. So again I'm just working. So here the applications, it should be a drop down, like so it write csm, that means So what happened? I'm just making it as a choice field. Since we have to make the drop down applications, we can make it as a drop down and here. So here the choice, I'm just going to save this. So what happened? I just created a choice field type and I have not added any choice. Now what we have to do the next step here. What was the choice? Which was what are the choices we need? Here you just go here, click on choice new. So in the applications we have a like ITSM. So for example, IT in the SM, ITOM, CSM, customized service management, and ITBM like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to the ITSM. So for this back value is nothing but what was the backend value for this one ITSM. The sequence is 100, and the sequence if you want to display the order, we can use the sequence here. And I'm just going to create a new one ITSM and ITBM. So and sequence is 200. I will show you why I will give the sequence minimum of 100 difference why we have to give. And third one CSM and ITOM. So next one HR, HRST. And the last one, if you want to, I'm just making only five choices. And next one we can give as a other. So assume that there are six choices we have created, and next one we have to create for the same thing. Now this we have created, and I'm just going here. Now, now what happened? How many fields we have created? Around three fields we have created, and next one sub module sub that means modules. I think better we can call it as a modules. So the applications is nothing but ITSM is an application. So what are the modules they wanted? What are the modules? Uh, what are the module they want to modify it? So we create a new one. So this also we can give as a choice. This also we can give as a choice. So if you want to just here, if you want to create a multiple choice at a time, you can just create a choice list. If you want to, it will convert a choice. But see new choice. I think we don't need to use this one. So new. So I'm just making a incident. So for example, if you I'm just going to here, I'm just writing for ITSM, we just go incident or problem. Those two. And for CSM is or account. Assume that for ITBM project or project management and what you can say as a or resource ITSM, ITBM. Next one, what are the options you have added? ITOM. that what you want. Uh, orchestrate, not orchestration, no, orchestration, event management. For other, we can mark it as a high. For others, we can give a other. So now what happened? I'm just going to incident, that is the modules. So here I'm just creating a new choice here, the incident. For the incident backend value is a module. So the sequence is 100. We can go with. And again, I'm just going to create a new choice. Here, what we can write it, the new choice is problem. Problem. So here, the backend value, if you want to call this choice, we can use the backend value problem for the same. Now, next one, case management. So for that CSM, so again we just go to here. So account. So I just going to go to the account. Next one, project. This is a business management. If you want to, we can do it, write anyone. So I'm just closing this one, creating a new choice here. Project. A resource management. I've just will added this one. Next one, orchestration. So we can give anyone. So if you want to, so, and last one is other. So what we have created? We have created around these choices. And next one, what is the field we have here? Next one, URL and the state. Again, we will create a new table column here, URL. So for that URL, the URL type also the URL. So we can add this one. And the last one is the state. For the state, we have different types. So I think for this, there's no need. So again, I'm just creating a new state here. Sorry, choice. new state. So in the state, so there is a different choices we have to add. So first we are adding a draft. So that means whenever if you raise a request, it should be in the draft state. The sequence is 100. And next one, if the draft after that it will go to the in progress. So in progress, submit it. And next one in progress. And third one, for example, see whenever if you raise a request, what happened? The sister they will work on the draft in progress. So that means when somebody work on this one, it will go to the in progress. And next one in progress draft. mm, Now the in progress draft and what we can say draft or what I can say ready. I'm sorry, we assume that this is a ready. Third one development. So ready for testing. Next ready for UAT and so waiting for production move and closed. And so assume that I just want to create these states for this one. So instead of ready, we have already created ready instead of. Let me open this one. Okay. So what I am going to do is in progress. We will not create any one. So now I'm just going to create a new one. New choice ready. Okay, that's okay. I will ready. So we can use the same thing. So next one is the development. So we will add these fields and then we can go at the same. So this is the choice development. I think it's a 4. So we'll give us a 400. So next one ready for testing. So I'm just going to add. I'm just don't be feel bored. So since we are creating a new one, sorry, it will take some time. So if you want to, we no need to use this one. If you want to any shortcuts also, if it is ready for testing, you can make it as a RAT. That's fine. So whatever you feel comfortable, which is easy for the others to for the naming convention, so you can use it. Next one, ready for UAT. So if it is ready for UAT, just go here and click in the ready for UAT. So here we can read RUAT. So we can use the this one. Next one, waiting for production move. So here we can see waiting for production move. Or if you want to wait F for PM. So we can use this shortcut also. So I'm just making 800. And next one is a closed. And next one is a cancelled. Now, and the last one is cancelled. So now what happened? We have created multiple things. Now let's see how our application is created. So if you want, you can go here, just reload, and right now we are in which scope. So if you want to see, right now we are in the global scope. If you want to change our application scope to the different one, this is the application scope. So what are the applications we have created? Work order. So just move the application to our scope. Very good. Now we just create application. 1 minute. I think we have created the application and it is not showing. So for us it's not showing. So just go to the table. From the tables, just go to the system definition. So it will show. Wow. So if you open this one, this is the table we have created from the backend. So what happened? It was not showing in the application menu. Oh, just wait. So if you click on it, will directly go to the form. So this is the form one. So before that form, whatever we have done, so we have do the some different things. For example, so it since it is not showing, okay. So I will create one application menu. So we will create a new menu. Let me wait. Since we are in the custom application, okay. So right now, okay, I'm just changing the scope. Then why it is not showing? I think there is some role restriction. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm not giving any role here. Let's try. Okay, let's save this. Let's wait. I think it's not showing. So I'm not giving the here. I'm sorry. We have given a application is work order, right? That name we have given is wrong. The work order I'm just making old order, so that's okay. That's a mistake we have done. So we will modify it. See, we have written the name is wrong, so that's the reason it was not showing. Let's show this one. Just try to reload this page and check it. If I am going to the work order now, a new menu is created here. So from here, this is the our table record. But right now here, so there is no records we have not created. If I open this one, it will be the from here I can pick the company and I can pick the user, and from here and also see for our example I see whenever I see this is the zigzag. So I just want to company user and URL in the left side of the sorry of the company user application model in the left side of the form, and URL state is in the right side of the form. Then how you can configure? Right click configure form layout. So for example, whenever if you want to do, we can use the splits. Split is nothing but if you use the split, we can, then only we can split the fields from the one to another. So right now we don't have any splits. So we just go to the right click configure form layout. So I can use the begin split is nothing but from where we need to start the split. So right now this is the order we split, and after the this one, so okay, so I can use the this concept. So this one. So here the application menu and the module. So there we have given the sequence, right? Depending upon the sequence, these are all will be visible. So if you want to display it in the first, we can give the lowest order. If you want to display, for example, see, I'm just going to this application menu configure dictionary. See here, this is the order. So if I use the label A to Z, so this is the order, so I want to display it. So always I can give this is the order 100. This is just for our example. Second one is the 100, 200, and third one is the so 300, and fourth one is the 500. Sorry. If you want to, you can give anyone 150 also with. Why we need to give at least 100 is, for example, in your table there is 100 choices over there. So if you want to change it after the 60, if it's 60th record, so you want to add a one more thing. So then you need to change the order for all the things. Then it will very big headache for you. So instead of it one, you have to do for the same thing. So work order, and I'm just making it as a favorite so that I can easily navigate. So if I open this one, see what are the changes we have done, it will be applicable for the same thing. This is how we can create a custom application will be created in the ServiceNow system, and custom table in the middle. Custom is nothing but which is not given by ServiceNow is called a custom. So today I hope you guys understood or any confusion. Here, this choice, right? This is the right. Yeah, we can do it. I have not tell that one. I can cover this topic in the next class. Default value we can add it, and we can add a for example if I say CSM, it should be case only you have to case and account has to disable, or if you selected HRSD, it should be some field over not all the one, so you have to display. I will show this all things. Okay. Yeah, so any questions till now? Today's topic. Okay, so if reference is nothing but we are using the new what we can say, we if you are referring to a different table, then we can go to the reference. So for example, in the as we discussed earlier, in the service now everything will be stored in the table format. So if you create a record, it should be stored in the table. So if you want to refer, these companies will be stored in the company table. So you want to fetch that company one, you can use the same thing here. Okay. So this is the scope one. So we can do the one. So any questions till now? Okay. So you guys will join tomorrow class. If both are okay, we can start the session tomorrow. But up to your one. Just check it. If you are not joining, just text me today end of the day, so that we will class the cancel the class. If you guys are not joining, okay, text me in WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much, guys.